I never make mistakes on camera. Let's do this.
Dealer's choice.
My stomach drops every time.
Why are you so scared of these?
It's tense. It's good. Not look out below. We're moving up.
Moving on up. And I want it to be screaming at me.
I can do that. Maybe not that good, but I can do it. That's perfection.
92 and 4200.
That's why they call you the Chief? A good pilot's a learning pilot, right?
Bruh, it's you, man.
Hey guys, Wayne from Sling Flight Academy here. I can't wait to share this week's video with you. In this flight, we cover teaching the 4 fundamentals of flying with one of our CFI candidates, John and Brandon Villalobos, our Chief for Private Pilot, and also our Primary CFI Instructor in the Academy. Enjoy. Clear prop.
Check, check.
Out and clear, you got me?
Yes, sir. Dang, I guess that means I can't listen to my tribe called Quest now.
Torrance Airport information, Quebec, time 2147 Zulu, wind 300 at...
Let's do straight out 29er left.
Good afternoon, Torrance Ground, Sling November 516, November Golf. Taxi to 29 left with information, Quebec, and we're at the fuel pits.
Sling 516 November Golf, Torrance Ground, runway 29er left, taxi via Echo Alpha Golf, report complete with run-up.
Echo Alpha Golf to 29 left, we'll report the run-up complete, thanks.
Sling 516 November Golf, forgive me, but can I get your runway with call sign, please?
29er left, 516 November Golf.
Thank you.
Did I mess that up? Did I not say it?
You just missed the call sign. Okay, it happens.
On camera? I never make mistakes on camera. Alright, so we do a straight out departure left at the shore.
Yeah, straight out left at the shore, then we'll just kind of talk about the 4 fundamentals as we go out there.
Seatbelts, you got yours? Yes, sir, I got mine. Brakes are working. We'll contact ground when we're done with our run-up. Alright.
Okay, brakes are set.
So you'll be the pilot in command. If we lose the engine on the ground, we'll apply the brakes and taxi back to Sling. If we lose the engine, Torrance Ground, Sling 516 November Golf, run-up complete for 29 left.
Sling 516 November Golf, Torrance Ground, stand by just to make sure you're not blocking up taxiway Alpha.
So when you get a brand new student in the future, you've got to make sure that you teach the 4 fundamentals.
Right.
And build their sight picture for outside using the horizon. Because I've noticed when students get to the commercial level, if that wasn't taught to them, they struggle with the commercial maneuvers.
The 4 fundamentals of flight? You don't want to teach it the first.
Yeah.
You could?
I'd say the very first.
Okay.
Yep. Just make sure they're 100% looking outside.
Sling 516 November Golf, continue taxi 29 left.
Continue taxi 29er left, 6 November Golf, thanks. Okie doke.
Before takeoff, transponder 1200. Trim was neutral, flaps 1. Seatbelt, you have yours, I have mine. Canopy lock is closed. And we are holding short 29 left. Do you want to make the call?
Yeah, I'll make the call. Torrance Tower, good afternoon. Sling 516 November Golf, holding short 29er left for a straight out departure.
Sling 516 November Golf, Torrance Tower, roger, standby landing traffic.
Look at that slip.
Sling 6 November Golf, straight out departure is approved, runway 29er left, clear for takeoff.
29er left, clear for takeoff, straight out 6 November Golf, thanks.
Let's do this. You gonna do a regular takeoff?
Yeah, regular's fine. When you reach your rotation speed, 55 knots, just give it a little bit of back pressure. The goal is not for the plane to take off at 55, that's just when you apply the back pressure,
right.
And the plane will take off when it's ready.
Okay, here we go. Full power.
And it should be nice and smooth.
Airspeed is alive, engine is green.
Boom. And you don't feel a thing with a regular takeoff. 2,500. We may have to level off a little bit when we get to the shore, but we'll climb up a little bit higher. Or we'll level off at 2,000.
Your left downwind
And
departure
then
is approved, runway 29er
we'll do a
left,
couple of Chandelles to gain altitude, just to get you some practice with those in.
Still not too comfortable in the right seat. I gotta get there.
Yep. Anytime you can get practice in the right seat, then do it. Whatever it takes. Like we talked about on the ground, this is the super important part of it. We can do it on the way out there. Just as a quick review. For a private and a brand new student, the emphasis should be looking outside, looking at referencing the horizon. It's a little cloudy today, so we can't really see the horizon that well, but for straight and level flight, referencing the horizon, you want to use your fingers. So in general, it's about 4 fingers from the, usually use the dashboard to the horizon. What I'll have you do is just pull back on the stick a little bit. We have like maybe 3 or 2 finger distance between the dashboard and the horizon, and we're in a little bit of a climb. And now because of the clouds, we have to pitch the nose down a little bit, and now we have more of a space. So we have more than 4 fingers. And if you look at the altimeter, it's showing that we're in a descent. So simple it's very simple to us, but brand new students, we have to build that early on. It's a little bit different with our airspeed. If we just pitch the nose up, so we have that smaller space right now, so like two finger distance between the horizon dashboard and the horizon. Yep. We're in a little bit of a climb, but our airspeed is dropping. Do the nose down again one more time. Leave the power where it is. More of a space.
The bend of the
we're in a descent. Our airspeed is increasing because we're nose down. So anytime your nose is up, your airspeed is decreasing. Nose is down, airspeed is increasing. We usually like to hold a constant airspeed when we climb, just like we did when we departed. We like to maintain about 72 knots. It's our VY, 72 knots. Climb airspeed. PV practice area, white sling 516 November Golf is over PV point 2,300. Southbound climb at 2,500 PV. All right, so just like you did, we climbed up, you added that full power. We maintained about 80 knots on our climb.
Right.
So that's what you would do in order to maintain a constant airspeed on a climb. You need that thrust. So we talk about the 4 fundamentals, which are straight and level flight, turns, climbs, and descents. So we already went over straight and level, climbs, descents. We'll talk about turns when we get out here a little bit.
I love looking for traffic. I feel like I'm in a dogfight.
Especially when we start doing Chandelles. Okay, so just for turns, we'll just cover this real quick and then we'll go into the commercial maneuvers. So let's go over this way a little bit more. We've got a little higher ceilings out there. For turns, what you want to do is you want to reference the point right in front of you. That's an important thing to note because we are sitting left and right of the longitudinal axis of the plane. We're not directly in line with the plane. If we were sitting tandem like in a super decathlon, then our point would be directly in line with the plane, but it's not. So when you're sitting in the left seat, it's directly in front of you. Basically, if you were to point your finger straight forward, that's where you want to fly. So just remember that and teach your students that. You might oftentimes see them put the nose in between the point. So it's going to be slightly to the, they're going to be flying to the left of the point. That makes sense. So they're looking from where they are to the nose to the point. But they're really flying over here, not over there where they should be.
Yeah.
So let's get out here. Let's do some chandeliers. How about some stalls just to get warmed up?
All right. You want to do power on or power off?
Dealer's choice. Your
Power
choice.
off.
Power off stall.
The ones I like the least.
Oh yeah, and then we got to do accelerated stalls.
Oh, all right. Let's do
You
it.
actually do accelerated stalls quite well. Give yourself some credit.
PV traffic, sling 516 River Golf. We are 1 mile south of Point Vicente, 2,500 power off stalls. PV. Hours idle. We're gonna drop 100 feet.
Okay, so give me a little bit more. Why are we doing it this way?
Because we're coming into, this is a simulated power off, so it's simulated landing. If you get distracted when you're landing, you can pull up too soon, you can stall. So you want to learn how to recover from it. You want to stay coordinated, pull up, pull up, pull up, till it stalls, you step on the high wing. There's a stall.
Good, nose down, the rudder. Now the air is flowing, so now you can use aileron. Once you have smooth airflow over the wings, you can use aileron again, but you always want to bring them to the neutral position.
My stomach drops every time, but I'm not scared of them. It's just natural, I think, for me.
But typically, if an accelerated stall happens during the base to final turn, where you think you're a little bit low, so you apply a little excess back pressure while you're in a bank. So when you're in that position, base to final, you would typically have flaps in. All right, so let's see what you got.
Power's supposed to be idle.
Yep, bring power to idle first.
All right, we're gonna keep our altitude and wait for 72. We're gonna bank for 30.
All right, we're making that base to final turn. We think we've overshot the runway. A good firm pull on the plane. Good, nose down. Good. You, man, why are you so scared of these?
It's tense, it's good.
One thing to look for with the accelerated stall is that they bring the ailerons to neutral. I think about the spin recovery, the pair, power idle, ailerons neutral. So you don't want to, if you're in a left turn, you're cranking back on the stick, you go nose down and right rudder. You don't want to do that because that can cause other problems. You might spin in the other direction or something like that.
All right, we'll do Chandelle here. Let's make a call. PV practice area, sling 516 River Golf, 2 miles south of Trump Golf Course, 2,100 Chandelles. Look out above. PV.
Look out above.
Yeah, not look out below. We're moving up.
Moving on up. So what is a Chandelle? Teach me.
So what Chandelle is, for instance, let's say we get out of a cloud and we see that there's a mountain right in front of us. We want to make a quick U-turn. We're able to do that. And then if there's traffic right in front of us, which happens a lot, because we're in a congested area, we have to get out of the way, maybe gain some altitude to get clear that traffic. So that's kind of why we do Chandelles.
So I'm going to roll to 30. Add that full power. And then it's a gradual pitch up. See how slowly I'm pitching up?
Right.
Because you want to be at your max pitch up attitude right about the point where you get to your 90-degree point. So from here, I'm going to try to maintain that pitch. That nose wants to drop. Stall warning is going off. And I want it to be screaming at me. I want to feel that little vibration, because that's max performance.
Right.
That's about as max performance as you can get. You can feel the vibration, because we're just on the edge of stall. If I pitch the nose up a little bit more, we're in a stall, right? So that's an ideal Chandelle.
Okay, I can do that. Maybe not that good, but I can do it.
All right, your controls.
My controls. I would do it to the left then.
Yep, sounds good.
30. Full power.
It's just a gradual pitch up. There you go.
TV practice,
Nice and smooth.
Lima, about a mile south.
20 degrees of pitch, 90-degree points. Perfect. So slowly roll out. Be a little more patient with that roll out. Be patient, be patient. Save a little bit at the end. Boom, right there. Wings level, nose up. There you go. That's it.
Perfect.
A little bit of right rudder will get your nose right to your point, and then nose down. That's it. Good. Yeah, so I think it's important to mention those two, the first 90 and the second 90. First 90, constant bank, maintain your bank, and a changing pitch. So you gradually pitch that nose up. Second 90, constant pitch. Make sure you hold your pitch, shallow out the bank, changing the bank. Yeah.
Okay, lazy 8s?
Yeah, let's do some lazy 8s. We'll do
I've never done it from this side, just so you know.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, man, nice. Okay, I'd like to emphasize that the ACS says approximately 30 degrees of bank. So there's room for interpretation. A lot of people have more success going to 45, which is fine. There's no harm in doing that. So we have our power set. So I'm going to start by pitching the nose up and just a gradual bank, maybe a standard rate bank to the right. So the important thing to note here is that a lot of people like to rush the bank, but let the plane get there. We want to make it nice and gradual. Nose up, we're creeping our way over to 30. Once we hit our 90-degree point, nose drops down. It's going to get into about 45 degrees of bank, but we don't keep it there for long. We want to start shallowing it out, and then make sure we watch our pitch. There's our airspeed and altitude. We're nose up, standard rate to the left. You immediately want to go into the next one. Increases its bank automatically. Once we hit our 90 right there, it's going to touch 45 degrees of bank. So we briefly maintain 45 degrees of bank, but we don't want to maintain a steep bank angle because we're going to overspeed. Okay, then there's our
That's perfection.
92 and 4200.
That's why they call you the chief?
When you become a CFI, you're gonna your job is to sit there and watch and teach. So you're gonna notice things that you've never seen before. You're gonna notice a lot more common errors. You're gonna notice things that students do that are better than maybe how you teach it, and it causes you to adjust how you teach it. So, and that's okay.
Always learning. A good pilot's a learning pilot, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
When students are in the right seat doing lazy 8s, it's very common that the nose drops down early. You want to maintain your pitch on that left turn in your lazy 8. Once you hit that 90-degree point, that's when you let the nose drop down, not before.
Torrance Towers, lane 516 from McGall, requesting touch and goes for 29 right with information to Romeo, just over point per minute.
Number 516 over Golf, Torrance Tower, proceed to the Vincent Thomas Bridge for a straight in, runway 29 right.
Vincent Thomas Bridge for a straight in, 29 right, 6 November Golf.
It's like somebody's turning base in front of us.
Number 6 November Golf, your number 2 following traffic on right base, runway 29 right, clear touch and go.
Number 2 following that traffic for 29 right, clear touch and go, 6 November Golf.
All right, we're gonna do a soft field. Enter into ground effect at 65 knots, a little bit higher in ground effect. You want to just apply a little bit of back pressure to arrest the rate of descent, get it settled down in ground effect, and then you want to work the power out and work the nose up. So you do want to have a little bit of power in there. Make sure you're maintaining 65. If we get a sink, your airspeed is going to drop. There you go, good. Maintain that, don't touch the power. Tiny bit of back pressure, a little bit, right there. Now work that power out, work that nose up. Slowly work the power out, slowly work the nose up. Get it nice and high. Bruh. It's you, man. Good. I got your flaps. Flaps 1.
Full power. Rotate.
Very good job.
That was nice. I felt pretty confident there.
That was good. Okay. Did you feel that you weren't that secure on the runway?
Yeah, I kept bouncing.
You still had a little bit of power in there.
Okay.
So you still had more room to get that nose even higher and make sure the power is all the way out. Good job, man.
Thanks.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Brandon, CFI. I teach the flight instructors here, and I'm glad I finally get to be in a video where I get to show my skills. I teach the flight instructors how to become flight instructors, and I take pride in it. And I think you know, the 4 fundamentals of flight, which the video shows, is a very important piece to the puzzle. It's the foundation for all your ratings, basically. If you're not properly taught the 4 fundamentals, then as you move on to different ratings, it's going to be kind of difficult for you. You need to know how to reference the horizon and things like that. And you know, if you're able to do that, then things will be a lot easier for you.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps us with our channel. We really appreciate it.
Ready? Yep.
Fun. It's expensive to just be sitting here. I should just say cleared to 29 left, the Alpha. Thanks. Oh, nice.
Under the clouds a little bit.
That was sick. I think the first time I flew, if I did that, I would have threw up.
Oh, totally.